Last time with our foreground background artwork, we put together a whole bunch of colorful squares using construction paper. For today, I'd like you to get out a regular sheet of paper and make sure it's landscape. Fold it in half. That means the corners should touch perfectly and give it a crease, and then fold it again. When you fold it 2 times this way, it's going to give you a plus sign. A plus sign in creases. Check this out. Plus sign. Looks great. Okay, the reason why is because we are going to use this pen. You can use a black marker, a skinny marker, a pencil, and I want you to draw a house. So let's start with a simple triangle. That's right. We're going to start with a triangle. Notice that within this rectangle, my triangle is kind of up and to the left. From the bottom right corner of my triangle, draw a horizontal line off to the right. Then at the top, I want you to draw a horizontal line, but shorter than the one on the bottom. Then connect your 2 horizontal lines with a diagonal, and you've just made your house's roof. 2 more horizontal lines right in between this area here, and now your house has kind of tiles. Gives it a cool look. And also we want to be able to see inside of the roof in the attic area, so draw a nice circle on the triangle, and inside that circle give it a plus sign. All right, so we've got a vertical line and a horizontal line inside the circle. We also want to make the rest of the house, of course, so let's start with the bottom left corner of your triangle and draw a vertical line all the way down. And then another vertical line all the way down. And leave some space between these vertical lines and the middle fold of your paper because we're going to put some bushes in front of the house. So give me some cloud-like bushes, bumpy lines, 2 bushes right in front of the house, and then a horizontal line to connect the bushes for the bottom of your house. And also, I want to make sure that these vertical lines touch the bushes so it looks better. Great. The next thing you want to put in, of course, is a door. How else are we supposed to get in? So in between my bushes, I'm going to draw a rectangle, 2 vertical lines and a horizontal at the top, and I'm going to put a little dot in there. That dot is the doorknob. All right, now what I want you to do is draw 2 small rectangles above your door. These are going to be windows for the front of your home. So give me a small rectangle here, and you can put another small one on the other side of the door at the top. Oh yeah. Now we're going to draw some more plus signs. These are so easy. Vertical and horizontal. Give me 2 plus signs, 1 in each window. It's looking good. Now let's go to the bottom of the right bush, and I want to draw a horizontal line over to the right and then connect it with the side of the house with a vertical line. Nice. Okay, so the only other thing we have left to do is 2 more rectangular windows on the side of the house. And let's switch it up a little bit. Instead of drawing these 2 rectangular windows with plus signs in them, I think it might be a good idea to go ahead and put smaller rectangles on the inside, a different kind of window. Yeah, that makes it look a little better, I think. Draw very carefully. And once you're done, let's move over to the right section. The top right rectangular section of our paper, I'm going to start with a horizontal line. And then from the left of the horizontal line, I'm going to draw a thin triangle. This thin triangle is going to mean that the house is thinner. I want to draw a long, thin house. So this time, I'm going to draw the horizontal line on the bottom further out, connect them with a diagonal. We're going to get another roof. But the tiles are going to change. I'm going to draw 3 small smiley face looking tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Nicely done. Okay, our next step is we're going to want to draw a vertical line from the bottom left corner of the triangle, go across a little bit, and then go back up. This is a very thin rectangle that you're connecting here. This is the side of this house. This house is going to be facing in the other direction than the first one we drew. From the bottom of your thin rectangle, draw a horizontal line to the right and then up to the top of the roof. Looks kind of like a milk carton. Okay, let's make this look more like a house. The next thing is, of course, we're going to do a door, but we want to do like an upside down capital letter U door. There you go. It's round at the top. Give me a dot for the doorknob. And above the door, let's put another two windows, but they're also upside down, letter U's, with horizontal lines at the bottom. Ah, a little different look. I like it. I like it. Okay, next thing is, let's go ahead and put one rectangular window on the side. And let's go back to our plus sign for this one. I like that. Plus sign. It's definitely a window up there. Okay. And for another detail, let's put some kind of tall bumpy lines. These aren't bushes, these are shrubs. When they're tall like that, they're not bushes, they're shrubs. And I'd like one on each side of your house. Nice. Okay, okay. Looking good. Okay, one last detail on top of the house. Give me a very small rectangle. This is going to be our chimney. And let's put some smoke, some more bumpy lines kind of flowing out of the top of the chimney. Somebody's home, they're heating up the house. Great. This looks great. Okay. Our next step is to go to the bottom left section of our paper. And this time I want to draw another thin rectangle, but I'm going to leave the top open because this is going to be a tree. This is our tree trunk. On the top of your rectangle, give me a spike on the left, a spike on the right, and a spike in the middle. These are the tree branches. They kind of disappear into the leaves. And then on top of this, I want you to give me some foliage. That means all the trees. So give me kind of a crooked looking, wiggly oval. You got your tree? Looks good. All right, let's go to the bottom of the tree section, bottom right. Give me another small open topped rectangle and then a horizontal line across the top like a letter T. Upside down letter U. Yep, you guessed it, it's a mailbox. So curve the line on the left side and connect it with another horizontal line. And we need a handle to open up the front, so just give me a little line here. All right, looks good, looks good. Okay, bottom right corner, we're almost done. I want to do three different kinds of clouds. The first kind has a flat bottom and a puffy top with bumpy lines. The next kind is the kind that kids draw the most often. It's bumpy all the way around. But the last cloud, it's kind of a blob. And there is no wrong kind of cloud. I just want you to make three clouds the way that you think is best. Okay, now that everything's drawn, get out a pair of scissors. And I want you to cut these shapes out very, very carefully and in a specific way. As you can see, as I cut these shapes out, I'm actually leaving a bit of the white paper all the way around the outside of my shapes. And I'm doing this because I want these objects, the tree, the two houses, the mailbox, the three clouds, I want all of these objects to very clearly be in the foreground. And it's a common thing for my students to say, oh, Mr. Gary, we're not going to color these in. No, we have all the color we need in the background for this project. I mean, I suppose if you really wanted to and you've got some extra time, you could. But the fact that all of these objects are left in black and white really help them to pop out off the background, as you'll see in just a second. And that is the important part of this lesson. We're learning about what is in the background and what is in the foreground of works of art. So in the foreground is these objects. The background is going to be the colored squares, which means it's time to get out a glue stick. I want you to get out a glue stick and give each of these objects a nice solid coating of glue and place them one next to the other in whichever way you think works best on your colorful background. Make sure that you put lots of glue on there and that when you place them on, you kind of spread your hand, kind of rub it down so it's got nice contact between the glue side of the objects and the colorful paper. And once you have them all glued on, guess what? You're done and it looks great. I think this is a wonderful work of art. Don't forget to upload it to Seesaw, and I will see you next time.